Fat acceptance problem. Now, since my last video did so well on this big guy right here,
I'll be eating 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 platters, you guys. And you know what comes with 5 platters?
Oh, I don't know. Diabetes, heart failure.
3,000 no, I'm sorry. 30,000 calories for breakfast. From McDonald's, just a little snack.
Cholesterol, calories. I don't know, man. Maybe a lot of things comes with it. Before we continue, I just gotta say though, this guy's McDonald's strongest goyim.
5 hash browns.
Of course,
Jesus.
I should have known.
Let's eat. Mood, you guys, so I have everything.
Mood, you guys. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Hold on, we're gonna skip, all right? Because he has more clips from just this big moist dude. Let's see what he's got.
This one's just goofy. Let's move on to some more real world examples.
Show y'all the snacks I used to eat to give me 530 pounds.
530 pounds, dog. 40 years ago, they would have locked your ass up in a zoo for people to gawk at.
Yes, we at the famous Walmart. Yes, they got the best snacks. Let's go be out. Right, first thing first, you gotta grab a walk around snack. Now you gotta go to the something sweet station.
As
a walk around snack is nasty work, I ain't gonna lie.
Skinny person, I am genuinely curious, what is a walking around snack? Usually you got breakfast, lunch, midday snack, and then dinner. And your midday snack is an apple or cheese and crackers. What is this guy gonna grab?
All fat shit. I would have cooked this entire container while shopping for snacks. This is
you would have ate, that's like 12 chocolate chip cookies. How many calories are in a chocolate chip cookie? My boy, you would have ate roughly 120 calories. That's just one cookie. 12 of those would have been more than, Jesus, how much is that? Definitely over 1,000 calories for cookies. That's just a snack. What the fuck are you, bro?
We ain't even get to our real snack shit. This is just a taste test. It's like warm up.
This guy just grabbed a 6-pack of cookies and said that this was a taste test, a warm up, an appetizer, if you would. An appetizer to get him ready for the other snacks.
We put a couple of these in our pocket, snack on while we walking around. I used to pop these while I was walking around too. So remind you, a combo platter. And look, when I get home, I used to put the ice cream in the microwave, make sure it's real soft.
Disgusting. You eat warmed up ice cream? So basically you just eating chocolate milk. Oh.
And pop the donuts in the ice cream, bro.
At some point, we have to say enough is enough. 6 chocolate chip cookies is a warm-up snack for walking around Walmart. You're not supposed to do that though, right? You have to pay for the food before you can do that type of stuff. A walk around snack is just diabolical. I ain't even gonna lie. 100,000, sorry. Easily eating 1,000 calories before you step out of Walmart is totally insane.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if I did that, I would actually vomit. My stomach wouldn't be able to catch up with the calories that it ingested. I would genuinely have to puke that up. Honestly, we got fucking Sky Sinat over here because he's as big as the sky. I can come up with one better than that. Fry Sinat. We got Fry Sinat over here dunking his donuts in the ice
cream milkshake. And look how many calories this shit was. 1,200 calories.
That would be almost half of my caloric intake for my entire day.
Honestly, I'm 30, so I'm starting to feel shit now. If I was to eat bullshit like that, I would need one of these. This right here is gonna let me know. No, this right here is gonna let me know that I'm eating bullshit. I can no longer eat the way I used to eat and still just be fine. My asthma will let me know that you have not eaten right today.
And this guy is dipping donuts in that.
Ice cream sandwich is a big part of my body. I used to grab the M&M joints from Go Puff, or I used to grab, if my pockets wasn't that great, I used to grab the ice cream sandwiches.
You know what I'm actually really proud of this guy for? I've noticed that he's using a lot of past tense terminology, used to, and stuff like that.
That's true.
I hope he's on the weight loss journey. He's just showing what he used to do. So if that's the case, then props to this guy.
After eating all them cookies and donuts while I'm shopping in the store.
Snacking while also shopping in the store is the most big bag thing I've ever heard of. But I did watch until the end of the video, and he says he makes some healthier choices and puts back the snacks, and he's consuming stuff more like protein, and he showed some fishing equipment.
Just let y'all know, I did not leave the store with all them snacks. I got some protein bars and shit like that. I got some protein, I got some fish and shit. I ain't leave the store. I ain't leave the store with no snacks.
So props
Good
to this
job,
guy
brother.
for doing the right thing and making changes in his life.
That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear from this dude right here, because he pisses me off. This mood, you guys, like, and then he proceeds to eat 30,000 calories in one sitting. How many of you can eat 30,000 calories in one sitting? Who the hell does that? There's something in your stomach that says no more. We need to stop. And I don't want to hear any excuses about something went wrong in their life. No, 30,000 calories in one sitting.
Doing the right thing and making changes in his life.
Shoes sound heavy.
That's rude.
What kind of shoes do you have on?
Sambas.
Dude, he didn't mean to be rude. He can't see that you're fat. He thought you were just a normal person wearing boots or something. He said your shoes sound heavy. He didn't say you sound fat. And
Yeah, this must be a game show. Well, she's not as bad as the other people. She's not sitting down eating 30,000 calories. All right, but that was something wild to say, though. Your shoes sound heavy. Maybe he thought she had on boots or something. No, because sambas don't sound like that. No, I don't know what he was
she
thinking.
replies with, "That's rude." That's almost like a self-tell. My friend is big mountains, big lakes, big like redwoods.
She's not even that big.
Hey, listen, shout out to her for getting outside and getting active and hiking, jogging, and
facts.
enjoying life. But like, what is up with these roasts? Are you trying to make her feel better about herself or make her...
Content creators, all these people are with the content creator.
I know. Just don't, listen, we're all thinking it. You don't gotta say it. And what do you mean intermittent fasting 12 to 4? Are you meaning 12 a.m. to 4 p.m.? Because that would be intermittent fasting. If you're talking about 12 p.m. to 4 p.m., 4 hours, that would just be skipping brunch. The one meal that nobody really eats in between breakfast and lunch. Assuming you eat breakfast at 9 a.m. and you eat lunch at 3 p.m., that's just a normal day. Not eating from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m., that's just a normal day. You're just skipping a snack and having a late lunch.
Well, let's see what she eats. And if she eats bullshit, then that's going to determine if that's 12 a.m. to 4 p.m. or if it's 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. It's going to determine. Let's see what she eats.
Even doing any of this.
And I don't believe in limitations, especially when it comes to my diet. I'm here.
It's not pretty.
It's 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. This woman just went from...
It's something important and we should be mindful of it for sure. But here's the thing.
You should be full. It should last you, God knows, half the day. You should be full off of that.
Looking at a snapshot of my life in one particular moment of time. You don't know the full story, how I got to this point, or why I'm even doing any of this.
And I don't believe.
I'm going to be honest. Nobody cares. I'm so sorry, but nobody cares. Only people that's going to care for real are the other women. And even after a certain point, they're going to stop caring. So either you fix yourself or you just die faster. Which one do you want? You literally ate a fat ass watermelon, right? And then started off good. Then you went and got a burger from Wendy's. No.
Believe in limitations, especially when it comes to my diet. I'm here.
It's not
another
pretty
burger
hard
with
to
some
assume
sauce on
how
it?
you got here. And you don't know how I got here. You just ate a lot of fucking food, I assume. You have no limitations on your diet. Yes, we can see that. We can see that. It reflects on your body.
To enjoy my life and everything that it entails. So if that means I want to eat a cheeseburger, I'm going to eat a cheeseburger. And I don't care what size I am.
Budding?
Oh,
But later
bro.
on, I found myself in someone's drive-thru, Wendy's to be exact,
Oh
and
my
I got
God.
their spicy chicken sandwich, which is one of my favorites, some spicy nuggets, and a junior bacon cheeseburger.
Now, I will say, I was trying to eat healthy this entire day.
She's licking the wrapper. Oh my God, bruh. People, we have to stop. We have to stop the... First, we got to put an end to the Fresh and Fit podcast. I don't know how we gonna do that. They just find a way to embarrass themselves almost one time a month. So I don't know how we gonna get rid of Fresh and Fit, but we got to find a way. And second, the fat acceptance. How do y'all... Wendy's and McDonald's burgers don't even be that good. What the fuck? 381 pounds? What are you doing? Jeez Christ.
Coconut, like the cave woman that I am, and I drink the fresh coconut water, and then I crack it open and eat the coconut meat, and that was all I ate for today.
In all honesty, if all she had was the
Oh, well, if that's all you had.
coconut, the watermelon, a sandwich from Wendy's,
Then that's
nuggets
good.
from Wendy's, and a burger from Wendy's,
Yeah, that's good.
that for her size, that's not that bad.
Honestly, she would probably be probably under 2,600 calories. Easy.
If she was 130 pounds, that would be bad. Her size, I'm pretty sure she's in a caloric deficit to lose weight.
So if we don't teach our kids sportsmanship early on in life, this is what it looks like when they get older. Come on, brother. He's like, I wasn't good in high school, but I'm good now.
This video pisses me off so much because how about instead of teaching good sportsmanship, which this wasn't even bad sportsmanship, how about instead we teach her some nutrition? This dude definitely peaked in high school, yeah, and the number on her scale definitely peaked the last time she weighed herself. How is this even poor sportsmanship? Let's go over this. So she manages...
He could have just threw the ball over there. He did not have to do all that. 50. She's not even that fat. Oh. Actually, she has a coat on, so I can't even...
to actually hit the ball. That's pretty impressive. It goes past the pitcher into this guy's mitt. Now, what this guy could do is just throw the ball and get her out, but he decides to challenge her and run to the base. If this guy was all about just winning and being a bad sport, he would immediately just thrown the ball and gotten her out. But it looks like he was trying to give her a chance to actually make it to the base. And I personally think if she didn't give up, she would have actually made it. I don't think he was being a bad sport. I think she was just afraid of getting challenged. In fact, when I was growing up,
You know what? That's not a bad take. But also, he could have just thrown the ball to the base. Everybody's throwing their hands up thinking, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, there's no need for that. I don't know. What do y'all think? I think he should have just thrown the ball to the base. Might be doing a little too much.
PE teacher would have actually said she is the bad sport for giving up. If she can't even run to first base, why is she even participating? She's gonna get out eventually when she tries to run to second. She's not gonna make it. What, are we supposed to just let her win, or you're a bad sport because he made bad dietary choices and shit like that? Sprinting to the base after she already got halfway there on a head start is not being a bad sport.
Hey, good, how are you? You need this, right? Awesome. Can we skip the scale? Thank you.
No, guys, you don't understand. The doctor's just being a good sport, not having her think about weight in her head. So
skip the scale. It might be because the scale doesn't go up to your number. That might be what it is. Jesus, what the hell was I looking at right there?
somehow fascists say that like a fat girl, get the specifics. That's like a fucking Family Guy cutaway gag, like a fat girl getting hosed down on the porch. Have you seen that some fat people are trying to say that being fat phobic and being anti-fat is somehow fascism? When you mention how the rise of weight loss is a symptom of fascism to your friend who goes to the slimming world. So your friend decided to get healthy and you tell them that they fell for fascist propaganda? Dude, you sound like one of those chuds, but for fat people. Like POV, you just...
She's not even that bad looking either. If she was to drop weight, she would look all right. You know what? A lot of y'all would look all right if you drop weight. Your face will slim down, you'll see a figure, and you'll be able to get in that dress you've been trying to get in, or that dress you've been looking at while you was window shopping, but it was only for size 4 or something, whatever, right? It was only for a certain size.
Just lost 30 pounds.
I'm Hitler's top guy. What am I gonna do? Adolf Hitler chose me to lead the revolution.
I'm not gonna hold your hand when I say this, and it's gonna suck for some of you, and I'm sorry, but I'm not. And some of you are just gonna ignore me or tell me I'm wrong, but here we go. If you want to be an anti-fascist right now, you have to fight body fascism, and that includes your fat phobia. That means not letting yourself ask anymore if you look fat as a bad thing. That includes boycotting diet products.
That's right, guys. Go into Walmart, grab all the Diet Coke, and just dump it on the floor. You need to boycott this shit.
I'm pretty sure that these companies would love you. That is exactly what they want you to do. They want you to get the fat shit so that you can be...
Mood, you guys, today for breakfast, we're gonna be eating a little snack. We're gonna be eating McDonald's breakfast. Let's see what we got, you guys. Starting off strong, I got 1, 2.
A little snack. Let me tell you something. Look at this man's, look at one plate. This shit got 3-4 pancakes in one plate.
3, 4, 5 platters, you guys. And Then, after the 5 platters, I don't get full, so I got and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sandwiches, you guys. Mood, if you want to see me eat all this, go on to the next video.
Moody. Oh, he's pissing me off. I ain't gonna lie, man. My stomach hurt just looking at dude pull out all that food. See, that's what the companies want right there. I'm pretty sure they love it when he stops by McDonald's. He roughly handed them $150 for breakfast.
I will be fat and everybody else will also be fat, because when everybody else is fat, then nobody's fat.
You cannot unlearn body fascism and cling to one ideal.
That was a good reference what he just did. And when everybody's super, no one will be.
Body standard in any way. And that means for yourself too. I know it sucks and I totally get it. I have an eating disorder. I understand wanting the validation. I understand wanting to feel thin enough. I understand wanting to feel like you are doing the right things in terms of a diet culture society.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
She's not even that bad. Not bad at all, actually.
You guys, this chick's a little bit chubby, but she's not crazy fat.
Exactly.
I feel like she's purposely trying to become overweight so she can become victimized in today's society and use these weird buzzwords and feel like she's a part of the fat community. I feel like that's something people genuinely do nowadays, is they stack these type of victim tokens. Like, let me just show you the next.
Victim tokens is funny. She knows how to put herself together pretty well. Earrings look good with the chain and the Led Zeppelin shirt. The pants is throwing me the fuck off. Why would you wear sweatpants with the decent outfit from waist up? The rings with matching with the. She knows how to put herself together well. If she would drop the weight in the face, she would look all right too.
Clip and you'll understand.
But you know.
How are
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
you practicing fat defiance in 2026?
Fat defiant. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I just might cut this video off. Fat defiance is nasty work. What the hell is fat defiance? Please, ma'am, explain it to us so that we all can understand.
I've been practicing fat defiance for many years.
Guys, I'm fat, black,
defiance.
and gay. I have 3 tokens. I'm fat, black, and I'm gay. Maybe next year I'll go transgender. Maybe next year I'll try to make up some bullshit and say I'm a Hebrew Israelite. So now I'm Jewish, fat, black, gay, and transgender. So at that point, you basically have to worship me, right?
Facts.
In 2026, well, I'm going to keep doing that by continuing to lead NAFA and civil rights work. I'm also going to do it by wearing whatever I want to, at whatever size I happen to be in 2026.
Existing and just being and knowing that I'm a bad bitch.
Bro.
Once again, guys, fat, black, and gay. You just can't make this up.
I am living authentically. I am exploring fashion in different ways, and
well, you should probably try exploring a little bit harder, or maybe different areas.
Yeah, that
I'm
ain't
sorry,
it
but on
right
top
there.
of being fat, this fit is absolutely horrendous.
Yeah.
taking up space. Physically, emotionally.
Definitely taking up space.
I'm here, letting it all hang out.
Fat acceptance, people be like, I'm taking up space physically and joking about it, but when the airlines don't make it a joke anymore and charge you for 2 people, all of a sudden it's fascism, right?
And these airlines ain't cheap either. These motherfuckers is charging you roughly $200-300. So you willing to pay $600? I mean, do your thing, I guess.
Right?
You
Weigh
won't when you
400 pounds, and you take up the 2 seats. Dog, you weigh the same amount as 2 big men, and you take up 2 seats. You should be charged for 2 people.
I'm donating to NAFA and FatCon. You too can practice your fat defiance by joining a NAFA pod for just $5 a month.
Dude, imagine
a subscription service. Why is, man, we need to talk about that too, but why the hell is everything a subscription service now? See, let me tell you something. Y'all gonna make me get to stealing. Oh, you think I got this ski mask on for nothing? All right. I got a couple websites. No, I don't. I'm joking. But all these fucking subscriptions, y'all starting to piss me off. All you companies. And if y'all haven't noticed, they're now going from subscriptions to tokens. So now, on top of the subscription you pay every month, if you run out of tokens, you have to pay for that too.
Donating money, and it ends up going to fucking fat people.
Interesting. Let's see what else we got.
they don't eat as much as you do when they actually do. There's a stigma going around where fat people will see a skinny person eat a bunch of food one time and be like, oh, this person can eat that much food and stay skinny, surely I should be able to do the same. Not realizing that that skinny person does this maybe once every other day. They either do it every other day or they do it once a day with workouts in between.
Some people don't have the luxury of a fast metabolism. We don't eat healthier than anybody else. I love it when people run to my comments and they're like, oh my God, you're so fat. You should try losing weight. The only reason I'm in this position is because I don't have your fast metabolism. If you had my metabolism and ate the way you do, you'd probably be bigger than me.
And then in that case, I would...
What you could do. So this is what I do because I'm kind of like you. I drive by Chick-fil-A all the time. If I sniff a chicken sandwich, I just gained 5 pounds. So this is what you do. You pay for ChatGPT and you take pictures of your food. It'll tell you what type of it'll tell you the calories, the protein, sugar. It'll tell you all that in just one picture. Now, roughly, depending on your height, depending on your BMI, mine is like, I can't eat no more than 2,400 calories. Because I'm 6 foot, 220. I'm trying to get to 200. So after I'm making this video, I'm about to go work out. And it's like 10 o'clock. So just make sure you stay roughly at 2,000 calories. I would say 1,800. And then when you work out, go on the treadmill, 15 incline at the speed of 1.5. Start there. Just work on consistency. That's what you need to work on. You don't need to work on going hard and doing HIIT exercises, burpees and fucking 35 push. You don't need to do the fucking diamond gym workouts, throwing up a whole bunch of weight and then doing 50 push-ups. No, making yourself do 35 burpees because you had Gatorade or water and it's colorful. Just work on consistency. Show up at the gym, walk. We're gonna watch a few more clips and then we're done.
That's tough luck. Jarvis, enhance this video. Dude, she snatched that so quickly.
Sylvia Federici's Caliban in The Witch on primitive accumulation.
What the hell happened?
Dude, I don't mean to be rude, but none of these people have necks.
I'm sitting at my computer.
Why would he say that? None of these people have necks. That is too funny.
Doing research for this episode and pulling up statistics, I find something that the CDC released in 2009 to tally the financial losses linked to their overweight employees. So it's called Lean Works, stands for leading employees to activity nutrition.
She heard activity and nutrition and got triggered, man. You just can't make this up. Debunking common fat phobic myths, part 1. Myth number 1, fat people don't care about their health. That is not a myth, that is true, because if you cared about your health, you would not be fat. At least not this fat. If you're a little bit chubby, you may be 20 pounds overweight, you could be like, well, I work out and I might not eat the best, but I try. I'd be alright, whatever, but being this fat, this is unhealthy. False. Health is not determined by size. Many factors contribute to a person's health, including genetic, environment, mental health, and access to care. A person's health cannot be judged accurately based off their body size alone. That is not true. You can, well, I wouldn't say accurately,
that's kind
but you can be like, oh, this person's overweight and that's unhealthy. That is a fair assessment. Let me go on a bit of a schizo tangent. So this is what happens when doctors are now saying that men are women and women are men and men can get pregnant and shit. This is the slippery slope because you're saying all this shit when your eyes are clearly telling you something otherwise to lose weight too.
Gaslighting that fat people face is sadly still very real and alive. I recently went to the doctor in regards to having an infection and talking about managing my type 2 diabetes, and the doctor just automatically assumed that I do not take care of myself. He started going on about how I need to be on a proper diet. And then I said to him, how do you know I'm not on a proper diet?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe it's because of the sheer size of you?
Literally, it's calories out. Yes, we can look at you and tell you are not on a proper diet. You do not go to the gym. Yes, I'm sorry. It is what it is.
And your doctor's the gaslighter here, not you?
Because while I'm not going to act like the way I eat is 100% perfect, and yes, I do have a history of However, I've been doing such a great job of eating my vegetables before I eat my protein and fat, before I eat my starch, and I've been drinking a lot of water, and he also assumed that I do not drink enough water, but I'm a freaking fish. I had to explain to this person that I exercise almost every day. Now, am I powerlifting? Am I doing acrobatics? No, it's more so walking or doing some resistance exercise, but nonetheless, I'm doing it.
First off, if you're type 2 diabetic, you really shouldn't be eating starches at all. And exercises you're doing, walking and doing some resistance exercises isn't enough either. I know we're doing like
it could be enough. You just gotta do it right.
A cutaway within a cutaway, but this is kind of what fat people think exercise is.
I am addicted to working out, so we are gonna go to a Pilates class.
Look at Duke's face.
Let's go.
Which in reality, moving this much weight technically is actually decent exercise for them. But is it enough to help your type 2 diabetes? Probably not.
If I were in a smaller body, I can guarantee you I would not be accused of not eating well or not taking care of myself properly.
Yes, because that is how the truth works. If you were, you would be smaller, yes.
Well, that's how assumptions work, by the way. If you're smaller, that don't mean you're healthier. I get that. But if you were smaller, you would feel better, you would look better, and you would play better, in the words of Deion Sanders. So, no, let's be honest. If you were smaller, you would feel you'd feel better dying with an hourglass figure than dying at your size right now. It's a fact.
Of being fat or whatever. Myth number 2, being fat is a choice. False. Weight is influenced by genetics, environment, metabolism, and other factors beyond personal control. It's not simply a result of poor decisions or lack of willpower. Dude, I think that's just a lack of accountability and you not taking control of your life. While yes, these can be factors, I think these are minor factors. I think the major factor here is that you're eating more calories than you're burning. It's just science, man. This fat just doesn't come out of nowhere. It just doesn't spawn on you. You're eating improperly and your body's storing it as fat.
I also blame the parents. I was in Walmart one time a couple years ago, and this black family, and she had at least maybe 5 children. Oh, those poor children. They all looked like they were in either elementary or middle school. Maybe one of them was in high school. I don't know. These kids nowadays, as high schoolers, they look like 14. Well, of course 14 is when you start high school, right? But they look like 9-year-olds. But when I was in high school, motherfuckers had full-blown beards. They look like Santa Claus. I know a nigga, he in the 9th grade, 6 braids, beard, damn near muscles, damn near grown-ass man. He had scouts coming to look at him from University of Carolina, but his grades was so fucking bad, they left. So he was a fully grown man. Now y'all actually look like kids now. So I really blame the parents, to be honest with you. The parents to blame for why some of y'all are as big as you are. Oh, and by the way, in Walmart, the mom was big, the dad was big, and all the kids were big. So they're already coming in the game down 20 points. They got to play ball from behind. It is what it is.
If you didn't eat them, then it wouldn't be stored as fat. I'd also like to note that this is very different from water weight from bloating due to stress or something. That usually contributes to maybe 10 to 30 pounds of overweightness. This chick is not bloating from water weight from stress or something. She is making horrible decisions and eating the wrong things.
Yeah.
Myth number 3, fat people are lazy and don't exercise. We already kind of went over this where fat people think doing Pilates for 30 seconds is proper exercise and going out for a walk. Like, I'm glad that they're doing that. It's definitely a starting point, but that's all it is a starting point. You're doing exercises that's meant for 3-year-olds.
To be honest, you don't have to work out. You would just have to eat healthier and watch the weight drop off. Moral of the story is calories out. If you can do that, you'll drop the weight. Too easy.